What is going on, guys? Dalton here, back with another episode of DC Collects. Today I'm showing you how I got just over $750 worth of pops for less than $400. Let's get collecting. First, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. I just wanted to show you my thought process that I went through when buying the pops I'm going to show you. This video is for the collector who likes to collect what they enjoy, but you're still trying to make sure you haven't lost your investment, just in case you fall on hard times. There's definitely a middle ground between collecting what you like and collecting for value, and that's who this video is for. First, I'm going to walk you through how I assess how popular a pop's going to be. Then I'm going to show you guys examples of pops that I've bought that have gone up in value pretty substantially. Okay, so I basically have three different things I look at to determine how popular I think a pop's going to be. So first is, how rare is that pop going to be? Is it a limited piece? Is it a con exclusive? Is it a limited edition? Is it just an exclusive to say Hot Topic? The limited piece count is definitely going to be the rarest of all of those. A good example of that is the Blacklight Bandit pop that's limited to 650 pieces, glow in the dark, from this year's Box of Fun. If that wasn't a limited piece count, it probably wouldn't be selling for even half the price it is now, which is about $100. Second thing I look at is how popular is that character in general. So a good example of this is, no offense to Mantis fans, but in Guardians of the Galaxy, Peter Quill is much more popular of a character than Mantis. So automatically, right out of the gate, a Peter Quill pop is going to do better long term than a Mantis pop. So this is the third piece of criteria I use. So are they going to be in any upcoming movies / TV shows? And this is where it gets a little tricky, because you also have to factor in whether you think that show is going to be popular. So two good examples that I thought of for you. One is Moon Knight. So this Kamikaze exclusive Moon Knight Glow in the Dark was sitting at around $60 to $70 even when Moon Knight was announced. But as soon as Moon Knight aired and people fell in love with it, that thing got catapulted right to Grail status. So the popularity of that show also was a huge factor in the price of that pop and where it eventually got to. On the opposite end of the spectrum, there was She-Hulk. Again, she had her Kamikaze exclusive, which before the show really rose in price. But unfortunately, MCU fans did not like the show, I guess, as much as they thought they would. She-Hulk was not nearly as popular, and the result of that was her pop. That pop went up in price and then came back down. So that's where collecting what you like is going to be very key in making your collection valuable. If you collect what you like, you're going to know little stuff like, do you think She-Hulk is going to be super popular? I personally didn't go out and buy the Kamikaze exclusive She-Hulk, even though everyone was trying to hype it up, because I don't personally collect She-Hulk. She's not my favorite Marvel character. I didn't see the reason to go running out to buy it. So collecting what you like is going to help you know the ins and outs of that genre. And also, even if a pop does end up falling in price, you're not going to be stuck with a pop that you didn't really want just because you thought it was going to be valuable. Another really, really good example is the new Wednesday pops that are going to be coming out. The Hot Topic exclusive Diamond Edition sold out really, really fast online, which doesn't happen with pops lately, and that was due solely to the popularity of the show. As everybody knows, it did better than Stranger Things, which is insane, but that made that pop super popular, and I bet you that will be reflected in the prices when we see it come to market. Okay, let's get into these pops that I purchased and have now gone up in value. So first we have the Boba Fett, and this is shared con sticker. It meets all three of my criterias for how rare a pop's gonna be. It's an exclusive, shared exclusive. We know Boba Fett is popular, and I knew there was another season of Boba Fett had already been announced. So right off the hop, you know that this is going to be a fairly decent pop to buy, and there's a very good chance it's going to go up in value. The only thing with the shared exclusives is they're a flipper's paradise, so you have to be patient and vigilant trying to get these. The only advice I can offer on that is make sure you follow. So you're going to have to find out where the pop is exclusive to. This one was exclusive to Walmart, for example. Pick 3 Walmarts near you. Follow all of their social medias and check them daily to see if they post when these are going to drop. And you just have to be patient and vigilant and hope that you get one. Same thing happened with the con exclusive Anakin Skywalker this year. That was almost an untouchable pop for anybody who wanted to get it. Definitely not everyone who wanted it got it. And it's already a $100 pop right out of the gate. I bought Boba for $20, and this shared sticker is now worth $60. I was lucky, and my wife works at Walmart, so she saw these getting stocked. That's another bit of advice, though. That's where it's very important to be a part of the community. People might be able to tell you where they found stock, but you might even make some friends that'd be willing to pick you up one if they find some themselves. Next up, we have the Flocked Mewtwo. This is a 2020 Spring Convention shared exclusive. I purchased him for $75. He's now worth about $125. There have been listings that have sold for $165. I always go on the lower end just because selling your pops takes time, and time is money. It meets all the criteria. It's exclusive. This is one of the most iconic Pokemon in Pokemon. I'd be willing to say it is one of the most popular Pokemon ever created, and this was just after he had a major appearance in Detective Pikachu. Also, I've never seen them reprint convention exclusives. So for all those reasons, I purchased this for $75, knowing that over time I was going to gain value in this pop. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I come out with 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure to hit that little bell. That way you'll know when I come out with more content. Next we have Freddy Funko as Spider-Man. Gotta be one of my favorite pops that I own. But this is the Blacklight Battle out of the Box of Fun this year. This is limited to 4,000 pieces. So rarity again. The character is hugely popular, and the MCU is definitely not done making movies of Spider-Man. All 3 criteria is met. So this year's Box of Fun was kind of interesting because there was literally so many sick Freddys in these boxes that people got distracted. Honestly, this was right out of the gate only valued at $150. That's what I picked up this Freddy Funko as Spider-Man for, and just due to the fact that it wasn't the most popular. There were so many other, like I said, sick Freddys in the boxes that this was one of the least desirable ones for a lot of people. Hardcore Marvel fans, of course, wanted it, but just as an example, if you had to put this Spider-Man in last year's Box of Fun, it would have easily been the most popular Freddy in the box. But since there were so many other Marvel characters, Star Wars characters, just cool characters in general this year, I found that some of them kind of got forgotten about. So right at the beginning, when I saw it for $150, I jumped on it. There's only 4,000 of these made. It's Freddy Funko as Spider-Man. He's the mascot of Funko. It's one of the most popular characters in Marvel. There is no way that this pop doesn't gain even more value than it already has. As I said, I bought it for $150, and it's already going for conservatively $250. I've seen sold listings for $50 to $100 higher, but this is my conservative value on this pop. And this was easily my biggest increase in price for a Funko Pop that I've ever had. So this is the Spider-Man symbiote suit, and that is a Funko Shop limited edition, glows in the dark. Again, 3 criterias. It's exclusive, super popular character, even more popular than Spider-Man in my opinion because he has the symbiote suit on, and like I said, MCU is nowhere near done making movies of Spider-Man, and I can guarantee you they will be using the symbiote suit. It is by far the most popular comic that Spider-Man ever had, meaning that that is the most interesting form of Spider-Man that has ever come out. I can guarantee you Kevin Feige and the MCU will be taking advantage of that. So in saying all that, this one was a bit of luck, but also very much due to the fact that I'm a massive Marvel fan. Black Suit Spider-Man is literally my favorite hero to ever be created by Stan Lee. I love how the symbiote attaches to the suit. It's almost like you get Venom and Spider-Man, except for he's still Peter Parker. Like, hands down my favorite character ever created, and many other people love it as well. I was just lucky enough. I really wanted this pop in my collection, and luckily that was right before this thing really spiked in price. I didn't think it was going to jump in price like it did before there was even a mention of symbiote suit Spider-Man coming into the MCU. I think people kind of saw how Venom was possibly going to be coming to the MCU, so people were trying to connect the dots and maybe thought that symbiote suit Spider-Man was going to be appearing. So I bought this for $75, and it is now worth a whopping $400. So easily my best investment that I've made as a Funko Pop collector. Like I said, I definitely only collect what I like, but I keep value in mind just in case anything unfortunate were to happen. As many of you probably know, life isn't always fair, and sometimes you might fall on hard times, and I don't want to have needed money and have essentially wasted it in unvaluable pop. So I try to keep value in mind, but also collect what I like. And if I really like a pop, I don't care what I think it's going to do in the future. I just go get it. But for a lot of pops, I try to have a middle ground there. That's going to do it for tonight's video though, guys. I really enjoyed taking you through my thought process and how I acquired these pops. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.